Hey, this is Mr. P. I have another art lesson, the second lesson that we did this year. We started talking about circles and squares and shapes and how you can actually draw just using those circles, squares, and shapes. Most often you have kids looking at a finished picture and they get real discouraged because it looks so hard, and especially when it's done and it's complete, have all the color and everything on it, they get just overwhelmed with everything and really don't know where to start. I'm trying to get them into a mindset where you pick out the shapes that you see and draw just those shapes, and eventually you'll have the whole picture drawn. And you put color on it and you're done. But that's hard to do. That's hard to do. And I tell you, I have something here to help me try to get them in a different mind frame. Just look at the picture, pick out the shapes, draw those shapes, and eventually you'll have a completed piece of art. I actually have handouts here, and these handouts will show you step by step how to draw various animals, and these things are beat up. Of course, this is a bumblebee. I have a real simple one here that has a kitty cat, and you can see how you can just draw the basic shapes. You have your circle, and then you put a bigger circle under it. You put a couple of triangles on the ears, flip it over on the back. You have a wavy line for the tail that you double, and triangle for the nose, 2 dots, curved lines for the mouth, and then straight lines for the whiskers. I have lots of these different things, and you can see they've been beat up. I done laminated them, and they've been really beat up here. And just to get them, this is one of my favorites to draw. They see this and they freak out. They say, "Oh my goodness, it's the number 2, and Mr. P has turned the 2 into a snake." And that's something that's really cool. One of my favorites to draw, actually. I guess I can go ahead and draw it for you. You start out just really regular sheet of paper. I don't know if you can, hopefully you can see that. It's going to be probably at a weird angle here, but we'll see how it goes. Start out with the number 2. And also you want to get them to draw it big too. They oftentimes draw so small, and it's hard to get them out of that frame where they're drawing really small. Okay, so the next step was you put 3 lines under the number 2. After that, you can go back and close in. I like to close in this section just with 3 curved lines. And I pick it up after each step so you can see what I've done to it. Close up that section. And now here's the part where you could get a little messed up. We're going to start here, and we're going to make another kind of wavy line, and we're going to end that wavy line on that first straight line that you drew. A lot of kids will start the wavy line and they'll end it right at the point of the number 2. But that's not where you want to end it. You want to end it down here. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that line right quick. You start here, come around with your wavy line, end it on that first straight line that you drew. Okay? After that, you're going to make another curved line and another curved line to close it up. And you pretty much almost got your snake done. You put a tail on him, and you can come up here. It's a cartoon snake, so you can put cartoon eyes at the top. Make your ovals. I like to make my ovals here, and then put some little holes in it. Now you can leave some space in there. See how I left some space? You can see that. See how I left the space in the in the circle and the dot. I guess I get it right. Left the space in the dot. So it kind of looks a little bit more realistic. And you can put some eyebrows on them if you want to. We'll put a tongue on him like that. Go ahead and put a little mouth on him. He'll be a smiley snake. And then you can put whatever kind of details you want on the body. You can put stripes, make him a striped snake, little triangles, make him a diamondback rattlesnake if you want to. I think the handout just put these little have circles, and you can just tell your kids, hey, make curved lines if you want it to look like he has some kind of dots or something on him, you know. And that's pretty much all you have to do to make the snake. Now, it will take a little while to get the kid out of the mindset that I can't do this, I can't do this. And this is a good one. This is a pretty good one to start them on, because they're should already be used to writing numbers and drawing things that have to do with alphabets and things like that. So if you can find a way to turn a letter or a number into some type of drawing, that'll be a good way to go. Okay. Now I'm gonna end this video here, and I'll end my tutorial, I guess, right here, and I'll put a few shots of some of the kids doing some of the artwork and a few of the big successes that I've had. Okay. We have a child here drawing the bumblebee. We have another drawing the lion. Here's one with the fish. Here's another one with a snake in the desert. We have a tiger. And last but not least, we have another snake. I would like to say one more thing. I like including projects like this, mainly because you don't really need that big of a supply list. A lot of other projects that I have planned, you need some type of specialized tool or something like, I don't know if you saw my other video with the wallets, paper wallets. I made myself a little template, you know. Now, it'll be hard to make a wallet without that little template, you know. And this particular assignment, and assignments like this one, all you really need is pencil and paper and some crayons, and you're good to go. So whenever the kid gets the notion, they can sit down somewhere and just draw, you know, practice those snakes or bumblebees or lions or tigers or whatever they decided to practice on in class. They can just keep going and practice. And that's something that they can take with them. You know, any teacher wants to teach and wants their lessons to go with the student as they grow. So hopefully this is one of those lessons. All right, that's enough of me rambling on. Mr. P signing off.